So the Liverpool head coach is still out on the field. I think there's a bit of confusion as to what the call was there. It looks like another penalty on Leicester Longhorns. No flag ever came out, but a whistle was blown. I think that is what the confusion is about. Okay. Doesn't look like a penalty was given, so it's still second down from the 22 of the Liverpool Raptors. And it is a screen to the right. And that is a big tackle, and the Leicester Longhorns are close. To breaking into that Raptors end zone. There is a flag down. And it is a chop block on the offense. And so this Leicester team are going back again. The penalties are really, really hindering this Leicester drive. Timeout called by Leicester. I'm sure this Leicester team are going to be wanting to get their heads back on. A lot of mistakes been made there, mistakes that shouldn't be. So the Leicester Longhorns, after getting the fumble on about the 3-yard line, they were able to take it to after it was recovered. They are now back for second and about 30. Yeah, about approximately 30. So they are second, and they're on a second down from the 32-yard line, having recovered the ball and returning it to about the 3-yard line. So it's a net loss of 29 yards. I think the maths is wrong there. No, I think the maths is right there. And the entire O-line have chop blocked, and it's gone awfully. And that is another sack. That is another sack to about the 40-yard line. This Leicester team can't get anything going offensively. They seem promising in the first quarter with completions to 87 and their fast running back. The screenplay seems to be working for them. They seem to be getting out open in space. I think quick passes is the way forwards. This O-line is not capable currently of dealing with this Raptors D-line. Some very strong and very, very fast players on the Raptors D-line. See if anything changes. And it's a big pass to number 87 and incomplete. Incomplete, quite a way off there. And the punt team will be coming out after numerous penalties and sacks. And it looks like miscommunication again by Leicester, and they're now punting from about their own 50, having lost 47 yards approximately. And the Raptors will let that bounce into the end zone. And there was a big pancake again. Number 60 pancake by 56 there. I think he's complaining. I'm not sure what's going on. So this Raptors offense will be coming out starting at their own 20-yard line after the touchback from the punt. So with about 80 yards to drive, can this Liverpool offense put together a scoring drive once again? And it's an inside run. And Abdul is able to gain about a yard or so. The Leicester Lions' defensive line seems to be holding up well. The run game is not working, I think, as well as Liverpool would like it at the moment. Defensively, the linebackers are feeling well, and the defensive front line are standing up well. Considering they only rushed 3, they send more. They're holding up well against the run. And everyone has come there. There is 5 lads coming forwards, and that is a big low tackle, but Abdul has fallen forwards for about 5 yards. So Liverpool look to be at around 3rd and 4 from their own 26-yard line. So 3rd and 4. And they are drawn offsides, number 31, and should really be a free play. Number 31 is drawn offsides there, so that will be, hopefully, Liverpool moving forwards. And that is a muff punt. And Paul has I believe that's a touchdown. It is a touchdown. Unfortunately, a high snap there. That is a costly mistake. Ball went back into the end zone. Unfortunately, the wise thing there would have been to fall on the ball and take the 2 points. However, I think in the situation, it's pretty unpredictable. And Paul attempted to kick the ball out of the end zone. However, was unsuccessful, and Leicester were able to score a touchdown on the recovery of the muff punt. And they have converted the point. So it's currently 7-7 in the second quarter. Mistakes have really made this game, unfortunately, so far. A costly mistake there for Liverpool. This defensive front for both sides are holding strong. And I'm sure both sides will be looking to get clicking more offensively rather than having the game won by mistakes. So, Liverpool are receiving the ball partway through the second quarter. And number 88 is back to return, taking the ball just out of the end zone, and he is tackled and swallowed up around the 10-yard line. Perhaps the wrong decision, taking the ball out of the end zone there. However, Dodie is a very capable return man, and I back him many times to make a lot more than the 10 yards gained on that play. So now backed up on their 10-yard line. Liverpool looking to gain some space, gain a bit of breathing room, and put together what would be a 90-yard scoring drive. I'm sure it's the goal. And some very wide splits stacked out to the right. And this is a screen. And Alexis, a great runner with the ball. And Liverpool have certainly got the breathing room they want. It's about 15 yards gained on that wide receiver screen to the right. Number 84, Alexis, a very strong, quick receiver with the ball in his hands. He's a great runner in the open field. So, number 25 in the backfield for Liverpool, that is Abdul. And they have faked the wide receiver screen. And it's number 88! Touchdown for Liverpool! And that is exactly what they needed. They faked the wide receiver screen, which was the play just previously. Corners bit down, 88 kept running, breezed past the quarterback. And that is about a 65-yard touchdown for number 88, thrown by number 17. And that is some of the mastermind behind this offensive scheme, Deggs. He is certainly working his magic today. And that is exactly why you call a fake after calling the exact same play. Players think they're reading the play, they bite down on the wrong part. And that's exactly why number 88 was able to breeze past the cornerback, expecting him to engage in a block. So, given, well, after this PAT conversion, which hopefully Freddie Evans is able to convert, it will be 14-7 to the Raptors, who will be very much relishing the opportunity to go in with a lead into the half. Kick is up, and it is good. Another very reliable conversion by Sir Fred, number 96. And so this Leicester team will be back to kick off. Number 10 and number 87, both instrumental weapons on this Leicester offense. And I would expect a big booming kick from number 9, Lewis Bowers. And some very, very quick pursuit to shut down any return. And it's a decent kick, short, bouncing. It's around the 10-yard line. It's taken by number 87, and that is a great tackle by number 73. This Leicester offense, which hasn't quite been clicking, they've had some big plays, but they've struggled to put together a drive with any real longevity. Their only score having come off a special teams touchdown. I'm sure they'll be looking to put together a scoring drive in response to the 14 points that have been put up by Liverpool, with only one score needed to tie this game up and go in 14-14 at the half. And it's a toss to the short side of the field, and that is the lightning quick running back. And it is called back. It is called back. I believe he stepped out. Wow. Wasn't quite able to walk the tightrope, and he stepped out after a gain of about 8. Wow. That is a huge, huge let off for Liverpool. Number 10, clearly a very fast running back. And fortunately for Liverpool and unfortunately for Leicester, stepped out after about a gain of 8. And that is another run. And number 10 is tackled before he is able to make any gain. And it is a loss of about 3 or 4. And now we're looking at about 3rd and 5. That is a very crucial tackle. Makes it slightly, it's 3rd and manageable, but it's not 3rd and given. This Leicester team will still have to put together a scoring attempt. There's a motion by the running back to the opposite side. And it is a run to the left. And that is a huge tackle by Paula Winnie, number 7. I would seriously think about running the ball straight at number 7 again. That is a serious mistake. Fast enough and strong enough to take down anyone in the backfield. You run it straight at him or leave him free, it's just going to be a mistake. And so, after the running back unfortunately stepped out after a gain of about 8, they had 2 plays for a loss and are now back at about 4th and 10. A big let off for Liverpool after the stepping out of the running back on first down, but defensively they held strong and were able to net 0 yards for this Leicester offense. I think thus far, this Leicester offense only has one drive with positive yardage, which is a huge, huge credit to this Liverpool defense, as this Leicester offense is nothing to be sniffed at. They've got playmakers, they've got fast running back, they've got a good tight end, they've got a clearly able line, receivers, quarterback. I think it's a matter of putting it together and perhaps scheming differently to what they're presenting at the moment, because this Liverpool defense is able to deal with everything they've been thrown at. And now back to punt number 13, 4th and 10 from about the 23-yard line. And the refs are blowing their whistles again. There are 8 referees today, so perhaps they're quite keen. Thank you to the refs for coming out, though. Much love. And I believe a timeout was charged there. And so we still have number 88, Dodi Mendy back, and number 18, Alex Cyril King. Dodi repping a very, very tasty 6 offensive touchdowns this season, with 1 returning, and Alex with 1 receiving touchdown. Both obviously threats offensively. Special teams, clearly they are back for a reason. However, they have been called over to the sideline, but they are staying out. Both very capable return men. I think that if they even have a sniff of a return, they will be taking this, and I would expect many yards to be gained. It's a decent snap. Number 13, punt. And the Liverpool players have left it, and it's ended around the 20-yard line of the Liverpool Raptors. I'm sure that given their 2 scoring drives, Liverpool will be feeling confident, and that is the end of the quarter. So going into the half, that's 14-17 to Liverpool. 1 special teams touchdown by Leicester and 2 offensive touchdowns by Liverpool. So we're about to go into the second half. It is 14-7 to Liverpool. And we have 2 return men back for Leicester. Number 10, Gibran Momo, and number 87 goes by the name of Aran Yavuz. And it is a good return by number 87, Aran. And the ball came out at the end, and it is recovered by Liverpool. However, there are many flags on the play. There are flags, so we will just see whether this is going to stay with Liverpool. It looked like holding from the return team. Apologies, we're just the refs are negotiating with one another. So it's a block in the back on the returning team and holding on the returning team. And it is first down on about the 39 for the Liverpool Raptors, having forced the fumble on the kickoff return. This Leicester defensive front have stood very strong. Their D-line and linebackers all filling gaps, stand into their responsibilities. It'd be interesting to see if Liverpool come out with a different game plan in terms of the run game. And we have trips to the right, to the short side of the field. And it's a run up the middle. Number 25, Abdul spins out, and it is an ankle tackle after a gain of about 2. And number 25 is slow to get up. And is having to be taken off the pitch. So we have number 33, Mahmood, back in the lineup. And they're going with a tight formation. 2 receivers to each side, and it is another run up the middle. Number 33, Mahmood. And Leicester have done a good job at stuffing the run. So we're looking at about 3rd and 5 or 6. And Liverpool are on the 44-yard line or so. No, the 40-yard line, apologies. And it's a fake. But the ball has gone backwards, so the pass is catchable, and it is deemed a fumble if a pass goes backwards, and Dodie catches it and is able to gain positive yardage on what could have been a very, very detrimental play to this Liverpool side. So if the ball goes forwards on a pass and it hits the floor, it is incomplete. However, in plays like the one that just happened, if the ball goes backwards from a pass, it is deemed a fumble and it is a live ball. So the ball can be picked up and forwarded or recovered by the defending team. And it is a fake to the right. It's a bootleg action. Number 30, Ryan Weaver with the catch. Not a great deal of yardage on that catch, but a catch nonetheless. I'm sure Ryan is buzzing. And this looks to be a defensive penalty. It is. Unfortunately, I can't hear what the refs are saying, so I can't give you what the call is. But it looks to be a gain of 10 or 15. Say 10. And Liverpool have come out in the spread formation. Number 33 in the backfield. And it is a pass to the end zone and a great pass breakup by number 13, and that would be Thomas Slade. So a great pass breakup, touchdown saving by Thomas Slade against wide receiver 1 for Liverpool, number 88, Dodi. So it's now second down from about the 10-yard line. I believe Liverpool can still get a first down without getting into the end zone. And it's a low snap picked up off the floor. There's great pressure by number 2. It's great pressure by number 2, which is Nathaniel Angate. However, the pressure was not quite enough, and although the ball was lofted into the air, a potential pick was dropped by Leicester. It's always a risky decision when you're tied up with a player on a sack. Attempting to throw the ball, you know, it's gonna mess with your trajectory, your vision's all over the place, your balance is off place. I think it's fair to say Liverpool got off with one there. And it's unfortunate. There's a QB hit there by number 39 off the play action. Number 39, Isaac Wahurum. Apologies for any pronunciation that is not right. So, Liverpool with the 4th and 10 from, I think, the 11-yard line. It's right at the end of the other end of the pitch. So can't quite tell, but I think the first down can be gained before getting into the end zone. We do unfortunately have a player down right now, so time will be taken by both teams. I think to this point, both teams would be probably, it's fair to say, displeased with how they performed defensively. Both teams are very strong offensively. Naturally, they are in the final, so they're strong defensively as well. However, offensively, neither team has been clicking probably quite as much as they would have liked to have been. However, Liverpool have been able to put together a 30, 35-yard drive, perhaps 40, after the fumble recovery on the kickoff, and they are now going to be attempting a field goal from about the 11-yard line. So that'll be a 21-yard field goal. And it is Freddie Evans back to kick, number 96. With Archie Campbell, number 3 on the hold. And the kick is good. That is 3 points for Liverpool. And the score is now stands at 17-7 to Liverpool, making this a 2-score game. And now the kickoff for Liverpool, back returning number 10 and number 87. Get in the chat and tell me your favourite beer. And it is a very low driven kick, which has fooled number 87. However, there was serious over pursuit, but number 7, Paula Winnie, on a great chase down. And the Leicester Longhorns will be starting from about the 20-yard line. My favourite beer is an alcohol-free Recorder Lig. It's just like fruit squash that's fizzy. Okay, and we have a first down from the 19, and it's a toss to the right, and it is snuffed out in the backfield. Great pursuit by this Liverpool defence. It just looks like this Leicester offense isn't quite getting the positions that they want. I think it's hard to say. I think the play calls are, sufficient. They're doing whatever they need to, but I just don't think they are the right. I'm not really sure what to say, to be fair. I think this just Liverpool defense is just snuffing out. They're snuffing out the toss calls, snuffing out passes. Let's see if I'm wrong. It's a good tackle by 24, Chloe Southard, and finished off. Number 84 on the catch. Number 84, Josh Russam, or Russam, depending if you say his name right or not, and I don't know. So ball on the short side of the field being the right side. Two receivers to the short side of the field. Two backs in the backfield, motioning one to the right. And it's a toss to the left. And it is instantly shut down. Number 10, the Chinese demon Andy, just shut down that play instantly, got behind the lead blocker, and was able to get the running back before the toss even really was able to gain much ground. And that is somewhat of a muff punt. Probably not what people would have wished for there. And so this Liverpool offense will be coming out and starting from around the 30-yard line. So ball is on the 32. And this Liverpool offense looking to put together a scoring drive in an attempt to put this game to bed early. And it's a fake QB Connor, number 17 with a big run. A lovely lead blocked by number 88, Dodie Mendy. And that looks like a new set of downs. And it's a gain of about 14. So it's a lovely fake on first down. So Liverpool, first and 10 from the 50. There's a run up the middle. And number 33, Mahmood, with the ball, and number 92 in on the tackle. Number 92, Lord Ngoob, or Lord Davidson. And this defensive front for Leicester has been very strong. They're a very physical side. And they are dealing with this O-line very well. And it is a reverse jet sweep, a lovely block by number 30. And that is a new set of downs. Number 88, Dodi Mendy on the reverse jet sweep. And it will be 1st and 10 from about the 30-yard line. So this Liverpool team looking to be more of a running side as of so far in the half. It's where their success has been found on the outside runs. And this is a run inside the right tackle for a gain of about 4. And so we have 2nd and about 7 from the 27-yard line. And so we've got the tight formation. And it's a fake to the running back, number 36. And it is a completion. A great contested catch by number 84, Alexis. DB was around him. And he did a great job at holding onto the ball. And that is another 1st down. Liverpool put together a really solid drive here. You know, chunk plays after chunk play. I'm sure they'll be very, very pleased. Coach Derek Chapman calling a brilliant game so far. And it's a lofted ball that the DB and wide receiver have both fortunately missed. A rather contested catch with pressure in his face. I think 84 actually does well to put the corner off, making the pick there. What's he saying? Me? There's a completion to Lewis Bowers, number 9. There is a flag on the play, and the ball has come out. It did look like Lewis was down. The ball, however, did come out. However, I think he has been ruled as down. So there is a flag on the play, and it does look like Liverpool walking backwards. They have managed to minimise the offensive penalties thus far in the game. And it looks like Liverpool will be marched back about 5 yards. Actually, correct myself. I think it's more like 10. So we've got trips to the left. And QB rollout. And The ball is up in the air and it has fallen incomplete. Intended for number 88, Dodi Mendy. So, third and about 20 now. I think at this point in the game, I would be surprised if Liverpool felt the need to go for the 20 yards on the third down, given that they're up by 10 points. I think attempting a chunk play when it's not necessary could be a risky move. However, I'm sure Coach Diggs has cooked up something special. And it's a full start. It's a free play. Sorry, it's an offsides. Oh, it's unfortunate. So the defense appeared to have jumped there, which gave the Liverpool Raptors a free play. Unfortunately, weren't able to capitalise on it. However, it looks like Liverpool will be going forwards. And so that is an offsides call, which gains back Liverpool 5 yards, leaving them at about 3rd and 15, which naturally 5 less yards makes the down much more manageable. So still remaining with trips to the left, with number 33 in the backfield. And Connor looks to his left and attempts to step up through pressure and is unable to. And that is a sack by number 2, Nathaniel Angate. And it now is 4th down. 4th and about 20. And it looks like Liverpool going to punt from around their 30-yard line. Just appears to be an issue with communication. Okay, both teams set for the punt. And it's a nice punt. He's gone for the corner. And he was able to get it. That's a superb punt. Attempting to pin back Leicester Longhorns in their own 10-yard line. And they will be starting. They will be starting from around their 7. So, like Liverpool were last half, they were pinned back within their own 10. I'd expect short yardage players to gain breathing room. However, that is also what the defense are expecting. So we could be looking at big chunk plays to catch a defense resting. And it's a run up the middle, and it is snuffed out. And well driven back by number 76 for Liverpool. That being Charlie Church, the outside linebacker. So the score remains to be 17-7 in favour of Liverpool Raptors. And there's a lot of whistle blowing. The quarter has ended, so they will be switching ends, so we'll get a much nicer view of this defensive front of Liverpool and this offensive front for Leicester. 1 quarter left of the game, 10 points in it, a very, very manageable 10 points for this Leicester side who are very capable. However, this Liverpool front is also playing a superb game and shutting down much of what they're trying to do. So, 2 backs in the backfield for Leicester. QB under centre. Short side of the field being the left side of the field. And it's a pass. And this should be a pick for number 4, George Borrett. And he attempts to return it, and he is dragged down by number 87. And that is a huge pick and could really, really turn this game around for this Liverpool side. Return to about the 17 of the Leicester Longhorns. Could this deficit of 10 points become even greater? A lofted and perhaps caught by the wind pass from the quarterback that was picked off by number 4, George Borrett. A clean-up safety who has many, many picks over the years, including one with a cast on, must be said. There's pressure by number 2 and number 60 with a very, very quick sack. That is a very fast man coming low on Connor McFarland. Number 60 by the name of Toby Abana. A great sack and a real loss for this Liverpool side of about 10 yards or so. I will maybe sing a song if Liverpool win. And it's unfortunate. So number 33 out of the backfield was targeted by number 17, Connor McFarland. Mahmood unable to make the catch as he was wrong-shouldered by the ball. This Liverpool side now dealing with a 3rd and 20 approximately. And I'm sure they are looking to capitalise. And QB under pressure instantly. And that is a corner pressure from Nathaniel Angate. Great pressure, great call. Exactly what this Leicester Longhorns team needed. So, Liverpool back to punt. Are they able to pin this Leicester Longhorns offense back within their own 10-yard line again? And it's a fake. It is a fake. And Liverpool attempt the fake. QB still, punter makes the decision to punt. Looked like the wise decision with 20 yards to gain, if not more. Sorry, apologies, about 30 yards to gain. It looks like the right decision, but the ball does go into the end zone, resulting in a touchback, and this Leicester offense will be starting from their own 20-yard line, attempting to put together a scoring drive to get them back into this game with a 10-point deficit to deal with about 10 minutes left in the quarter. This Leicester team have gone 8-1 throughout their season. We have a number 14 now in a quarterback. And QB drops back to pass. And it's an attempted pass over to the wide receiver. And the ball is dropped. Rather lofted ball was in the air for a long time. Good coverage, I'm sure Liverpool will be happy with the incompletion. This Leicester team now with 2nd and 10. And number 14 does remain to be the quarterback for this Leicester Longhorns side. So number 8 is out. And we have number 14, Pietro Forcioni, apologies. number 14 under centre. And he drops back to pass. And there's pressure. And it falls incomplete. Great pressure by number 73 and number 56, Jairus and Ryan. And number 14, Pietro, walks to the sideline to hear this play call and attempt to put together a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep Leicester alive in this game. So, 2 running backs in the backfield. Motioning the tight end, and he takes on, and it's a fumble. It is a fumble, and there is a great tackle in the backfield by Charlie Church, and that results in about a 4th and 12 for this Leicester Longhorns offense. Now, there is plenty of time left in the quarter. However, 4th downs are going to become conversion time. They can't keep punting. So, number 13 back to punt. That is Thomas Slade. And not a huge punt, however, it does give this Leicester Longhorns defense some breathing room for when the Raptors offense comes on the field. So, the score remains 17-7. We have the Liverpool offense coming out. What can they put together? And it is a miscommunication. That looks like the running back and quarterback are both holding onto the ball and sort of running in tandem. It's quite cute, but it's really impractical. Still, Liverpool are able to gain about 2 yards on the play. And it's a low snap. And the running back is running up the middle. And it's a great push from this Liverpool offensive line. A great push. And Liverpool are able to turn in what looked like a stuff run into a gain of about 3. So 3rd and 3 on about the 38-yard line. Can Liverpool convert this down, and attempt to put this game to bed? And it's a great tackle by number 54, who is John. John Olatunjoye. And yet again, I do apologise. And so Liverpool now punting from about the 42-yard line. I'm sure they'll be looking to pin back this Leicester offense once again, with number 10 and 87 back to return. And it's a muff punt. Paul is forced to attempt to return it. And this Leicester punt team are able to get a stop and a sack, and are now going to be able to come out with their offense on about the 29-yard line. And 14, Pietro has pulled the Leicester Longhorns team into a huddle. They are out, and I'm surefire and ready to get back in the end zone. 2 backs in the backfield. 18 in motion, attempting to deal with Paulawini on the end. And yet again, I'm not quite sure what is different that this Leicester team is seeing, but running to the side of number 7, Paulawini, is a mistake, and it's not been working. Number 89 came in motion in an attempt to double team number 7 there, but he's able to crash down faster than the running back is able to get outside of the block. It's a superb job by Paulawini, and it is a tackle for a loss of about 10 yards. So Leicester are now looking at about 2nd and 20 from the Liverpool 39-yard line. And again, they have 2 backs in the backfield. QB drops back to pass. And it's a great pass breakup by the wide receiver, I believe. That looked like a thrown pick. And the wide receiver was able to fly in and block the pick from the defender. Number 4, George Borrett, on the near pick, and the interception breakup by number 84, who goes by the name of Josh Russell. So, number 8 is back in at quarterback. Number 8 back in at quarterback after a rotation for 14 and then back for 8 now. And it is a run to the left. And great pursuit by number 7, Paulawini. And it is another tackle for a loss, and it looks to be about 4th and 12 for this Leicester Longhorns offense. The punt team have come out. I would think that this offense is going to have to start staying out on 4th downs very soon. Unless they're confident in a turnover from the punt, you can't score from a punt. And 13 back to punt. And it's a decent punt, and the Raptors returners will let it go. And it looks like this Raptors offense are going to be pinned right back. Perhaps that is what this Leicester team is looking for, a pin back of the Raptors side within their own 10, forcing a mistake, forcing a turnover. The Raptors coming out in a tight formation, 2 receivers either side close to the line of scrimmage, and it is a run to the right with number 36 for the Raptors. Number 36, Sam Ford. Given the lead, I think Liverpool are likely to attempt to run out the clock now. Up 10 points, it's a 2-score game. Nothing silly needs to be attempted. They don't need to take any unnecessary risks. And it is a run. And another semi-miscommunication. I think the running back naturally is very keen to take the ball, but as is the quarterback, Connor McFarland, biscuit limbs, loves to run the ball. And he is a good run off the ball, to be fair to him. He's a big lad. And now we're 3rd and 10. And naturally, Liverpool's up by 10. They have 10 yards to gain, very close to their own end zone. Do they attempt to gain all 10, keep the clock rolling, keep the ball in their hands, and attempt to close out this game? Or do they keep it short? They choose to run the ball, and again, a miscommunication. Quarterback has tried to pull the ball there, but the running back wanted a slice. And can you blame him? And so Leicester have started calling their timeouts to stop the clock and enable themselves to put together 2 scoring drives in the hope of being able to come back into this game and win it. Stopping a timeout stops the clock, which naturally allows an offense more time to use and take advantage of and score and drive down a field. If the clock is running or there's less time on the clock, you have less time to get into the end zone. So punt team are out for Liverpool. And it looks to be about 4th and 6th. Could we see a fake punt here to ice the game? No, it is a punt. And number 7 with a good kick. And it is left by the returners and down at about the 49-yard line of the Leicester Longhorns. And now this offense comes back out with another quarterback change. It's now number 14. Oh, number 14, my apologies, is in the lineup. 8 is still the quarterback. So we have number 8 under center, that being Michael Rojas. And the refs are blowing their whistles. And it is a timeout called by Liverpool. And it looks like the timeout's called just to sort out some defensive linemen. Number 92 off Mohamed Haykal on for 98, Dan McElhone. So, number 8, back under centre. Number 20 in the backfield, 2 wide receivers split either side of the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. QB has stepped up, and it is caught. And that is a great catch and a great way to step up in the pocket. However, there is a flag down, and it looks like Leicester are unfortunately going to be going backwards, which does seem to be the story of their offense in this game. You know, no one wants a game made on penalties. However, if mistakes are going to be made, you know, refs have to make the decision. Unfortunately, this Leicester's offense has been severely slowed and hindered by the penalties in this game. the refs are congregating. So as it stands, it is 17-7 for the Liverpool Raptors. Both teams have put on a great performance thus far. This Liverpool team looking to ice this game defensively and shut down any chance of a scoring drive for this Leicester Longhorns offense. Number 8 under centre, back to pass. Looks to his left, number 87, great catch, way to high point, and a great quick hit from number 10, the Chinese demon, Andy. And that looks to be a conversion on second down. So with a fresh set of downs, 4 chances to get 10 yards. Can this Leicester offense drive down the field to score and keep this game alive? Number 8 back to pass again. And he is swallowed up by number 7, Paul Owini. Sack after sack, tackle for loss after tackle for loss. This man is the embodiment of a demon. Okay, so second and about 12 for this Leicester Longhorns offense. Are they able to convert? So running back has motioned back in, and it is a fake toss. Oh, it's a fake toss and handed off to number 20, but it's snuffed out by Ryan Howard, number 56, the inside linebacker for the Liverpool Raptors. One of our players who have featured for GB. Ryan is superb inside linebacker, only started the sport last year and played for the under-19s GB squad this summer just gone. We also have Chloe Southard, who plays corner for us, who is part of the GB women's squad and will be playing games for them in the very near future. Number 20, number 10 in the backfield for Leicester. 3rd and 14. A fake toss and the QB rolling. QB is running for his life. Number 10 and the Chinese demon with a sack. What a way to collapse down and shut down any opportunity for the QB to escape there. This Liverpool defense have stood so strong. I think I'd be correct in saying that the Leicester offense have netted a negative yardage for the entire game. This Liverpool defensive front have just been superb. Corners have been brilliant. Safeties have been superb. Linebackers have filled as well as anything. And this Liverpool defensive line have moved and shut down the Leicester offensive line at will. And it is now 4th and around 20. This Leicester offense have stayed out on the field. If they have a chance at staying in this game, they have to convert this. This has to be a first down. And it is lofted in the air. Is it caught? The ball has not touched the ground. The ball has touched the ground and it has fallen incomplete. This Leicester Longhorn side have walked to the sideline. Their defense comes out. in the hope of, I'd assume, a score. This Leicester defence have to get a turnover, have to stop this right now if they have any chance at staying in this game. I would assume that the Raptors are just going to run the ball now, because that keeps the clock rolling, kills off any possible clock for a Leicester offence. And it's an inside run. And he is met immediately. And that is a great play by number 92. That is superb. Instantly in the backfield there by Lord Davidson. And Leicester have used their third timeout. So they have no timeouts remaining. I would expect this Liverpool offense to continue to run the ball, to kill the clock, and take away any chance of a return in this game for Leicester. Both teams have never given up. Both teams have shown complete faith in one another. I think they've done superbly to be here. And this game is not over. Game's not over till the whistle blows. Both teams naturally are being promoted to the Division 1 and will be looking for the crown of the Northern Championship. And it's a toss to the left. Mahmood with the ball. Number 39 instantly in on the tackle. And that was great penetration. Isaac Waherim and a little bit of handbags. A little bit of handbags. To be fair, this Leicester side naturally are going to be upset. Emotions are going to be running high. I think they felt the game fall through their fingers. But it did get a bit argy. Hopefully we're not looking at any ejections, because that is a sour way to end the game. So, second and about 15. Liverpool looking to put this game to bed. I'd assume they would still be attempting to run the ball and kill this clock and then just punt and bury this Leicester offense deep back in their own 10 and kill any chance of a return. 3 attempts remaining to get about 15 yards. I think Liverpool will be happy not getting the first down and just running the clock out and taking as much time off as possible by just continuing to run. So the flag was on Liverpool after everyone started cuddling. And it looks like a flag of about 15 yards. So it's third and around 40, which is probably not doable, I'm going to say. I'm going to go out on a limb. This Liverpool team probably very content just running the ball. And we have number 17 in the backfield. Number 9 taking the snap. And we are kneeling the clock out. Liverpool content, just kneeling the clock away, which, for those of you who are new to the sport, keeps the clock rolling. Players aren't going to get injured. And they are able to just kill this game. Liverpool surely feeling like this game is done. The kneeling is upon. And I believe people have started measuring rings on the sideline. Wonder what that's for. So now fourth and about 400 yards. And it's a rollout. And I think a bit of miscommunication on who that was for. Still a bit of handbags there. I think everyone is just boiling over a little bit. A rather intense game, but nearly finished now. Naturally, people are going to be upset. They feel the game is done. And it will be ending soon. So it does look like after the handbag, both teams have gone to sidelines. I'd imagine both teams appealing for their own case, for most likely unsportsmanlike conduct. However, the down is not finished. It still remains to be fourth down until the refs make a decision. It looks like the Liverpool defense is already going out. So it is an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Liverpool, and it will be half the distance to the goal line. So this Liverpool defense going out most likely for one last time, hoping that they can put this game to bed. This Leicester sideline feeling a resurgence of energy, seem to be reinvigorated of sorts. Can they pull off something spectacular here? It seems unbelievable, it seems ludicrous, but sure, crazier things have happened. So we have one back in the backfield, trips to the left, and the QB drops back to pass, looks to his left, and it is picked. Number 76, the Liverpool Raptors put this game to bed. Another wayward pass and another pick, and that is Charlie Church, number 76, with the goal line interception, which surely ices this game. Tempers are still flaring, flags are on the field. However, this game should be finished now. And the Liverpool offense returned to the field, presumably for one last time. However, I feel like I may have said that before. So, who knows? And the Leicester defense come back out onto the field slowly. So the Liverpool offense comes back out on the field. I'd imagine just running the ball, just getting that handoff going, and that is going to be a full start on Liverpool on the left guard. And so it remains to be first down, and as they are so close to the goal line, it will be half the distance to the goal line where the penalty will be enforced. And it is a QB kneel down, which should surely finish this game. And the game is finished. It is the Liverpool Raptors. They go undefeated 10-0. A game that was full of ups and downs. Plays made by both teams. Both teams can go away with their head high. They played superbly. Today, the better team did win. Less mistakes were made and more plays were won. Congratulations to both teams for making it to the Northern Championship Final and for both being promoted to Div 1. Thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely day.